Hey guys, Matt the Mad Catter. Today I want to talk about cat collars. I know there's a lot of differing opinions out there about cat collars, but we are in 2025 and there's a much more viable option, and that is the microchip. Today it's a very simple process. You take your cat into the vet, they can slide in a microchip into your cat. It can be scanned at any vet office. Any animal foundation, any shelter, any place like that. It can contain your personal information so that those people can contact you and let you know that they found your cat. There's really no reason for cats to wear collars today. I know people tend to think they look cute, or they think it's, I don't know what they think, but here's one of the biggest peeves I have about cat collars. There are still a lot of people out there that let their cats be indoor outdoor cats. No matter how much people like me plead with them not to let their cats roam around the neighborhood because of all the dangers, dogs, poisons, people doing bad things to cats, getting hit by cars. There are still people that think that, it's good for the cat and they're going to let them do it. So for those people, please take your cat collars off. You can get a very inexpensive microchip put in. It could be registered. The cat can be identified anywhere in the country. But if you're allowing your cat to roam around the neighborhood with a cat collar on, even if it's the safety kind, the breakaway collars, they can malfunction. They can get jammed. They can not disengage. If your cat happens to be climbing through bushes or a tree or over a fence, they can get snagged in the collar and they can strangle themselves. They can die. And it's happened many, many times. A few years back, a few streets away from our house, we had that happen to a cat. And it was I think it actually ended up on the news. The cat was found on a fence and it had been caught by its collar. So please remove those collars. If you're going to let your cats roam, which I am totally against, it is so dangerous out there. But if you're going to do that, at least take the collar off and give that cat, a little more of a chance. There are a myriad of reasons and things that can go wrong with a collar. A lot of people like to attach little bells. They think it's cute. If you're allowing your cat to roam around outside, roam the neighborhood, and a dog goes after your cat tries to hide in some bushes, anytime that cat moves, that bell's going to ding. It's going to alert the dog. The dog is going to know right where your cat is. So if you remove that obstacle and it has no collar on, at least it has a little more of a chance to make it back home. You guys all know, all the subscribers to my channel and people who watch my videos know I am absolutely against cats being outdoors. I film feral cats for anybody that hasn't seen my channel. I see a lot of suffering. I see a lot of death. I see a lot of just sadness, heartbreaking sadness. And if there's anything that we can do that could alleviate a little bit of that suffering, the first thing would be to not let your cat go outside. But if you're going to do that, take the collar off. At least that's one less thing that could go wrong for your cat. So I thought I'd make this video and take the opportunity to plead with people. Please get rid of the collars. I happen to live in an estate, Nevada. We live in southern Nevada, and it is now Nevada law that all cats are to be microchipped. So, if you have a cat with a cat collar and you're worried about it, you've got your phone number on the collar, on a tag. If you have a microchip in your cat, it's the same thing. So please give it some consideration, give it some thought. Any little thing we can do as cat lovers to try and prevent even the smallest amount of suffering, it's a noble thing to do. So if you really care about your cat, try and do what's in the cat's best interest. And cats don't like wearing collars anyway. I know some people have convinced themselves that their cat thinks they look pretty in it and it's, you know, fashionable. The cats don't care about that. They don't like something being around their neck. Anybody that's ever had a cat that never put a collar on it, trying to put a collar on it, knows cats don't like collars. You know, if you put a collar on your cat, and sooner, you know, eventually it's going to get used to it and it's going to resign itself to it, but that doesn't mean it likes it. And if you allow your cats outdoors and it's got a collar on, that's one more thing that could go wrong. So please, people, please take the collars off. You know, if you care about your cat, take those collars off. The breakaway collars are not a solution to that. They can fail. They have failed. You know, there are times where those collars are really hard to get off. So, you know, please take the collars off, people. That's all I've got for this video. Thank you guys. Thanks for being there. I appreciate all of you. I will see you guys in the next video. And as always, do something kind for cats. Speaking of, if you live in a hot climate during the summer like we do here in Southern Nevada, putting bowls of water out is very important for cats. Not only for the community cats that live in certain communities, the feral cats, even people who allow their cats to roam outside. Just having dishes, big dishes of water outside 24 hours a day during the summer months, you could be saving lives. So please give it some thought, people. I'll see you in the next video. Have an awesome day.